I just find it ridiculous when people are like, I have no friends and that's okay. No, it's not okay. You need friends. Friends are essential. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about 19 things I learned in my 19 years of life. So I hope you enjoy this video while I go through the things I learned. First thing I wrote here is be yourself. Okay, so since when I was little, I didn't really have friends. I can't really say why, but I was very shy, quiet, and I would go to the extreme. I would go to the extreme to be accepted by other kids. Like, even if they told me, carry my bag, do this, do that, I would do it. And I'm not just using this as an example. These are things that I already did. Like, they would tell me to do anything and I would do it. It didn't matter. But I would just let myself be used so I could be accepted by people. But it never made me happy in the end. It just made me more sad and hurt, because people just accepted me because I could be used, but not because they liked me as a person. So I learned that I had to be myself. Also because people started to like me when I started engaging in physical fights and standing up for myself. So like once they realized that they couldn't like use me anymore, that's when they started wanting to be around me and be my friend. So but the thing is, even when I used to get popular in school and things like that, I still wasn't happy because it wasn't me, it wasn't who I was. So I didn't like the fact that I had to portray myself in a certain way to be accepted by people. The second thing I wrote is there's nothing wrong with being shy. However, this world is not a safe place for shy people. So it's important to know how to stand up for yourself and defend yourself physically. So yeah, as I said, since when I was little, I was very shy. And the thing is, as I said, there's nothing wrong with being shy, but this world is not a safe place for shy people. And when I was little, as I said, I know I keep saying that a lot, people would use me. It was the word no wasn't in my vocabulary. Like, I would say yes to everything just so I could please you. But growing up, I had to let go of that. Like, I didn't let go of the shyness, but I had to learn how to step my foot down and say no to things that weren't going to be to my advantage. Because I would say yes even to things that would hurt me in the end. So yeah, and throughout the years, I learned that I had to let go of my shyness. Right now, I'm still shy, but I had to learn how to speak up for myself. I had to learn how to be out there and do what I have to do and not let the shyness rule over me. So if you're listening to this and you're shy, understand that shyness is not something that is bad, but you also need to learn how to speak up for yourself, how to speak up for things that matter, how to just be out there. For example, even if you need to go for a job interview, it's not like you just be shy. You need to learn how to put that shyness aside and do what you have to do, because unfortunately the world is a brutal place for shy people. And if you don't know how to speak up for yourself, if you don't know how to defend yourself, people are just going to use you and treat you like a doormat, and it's not okay. So the third thing that I wrote was, not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. yeah, um, yeah, I had to learn that not everybody likes me and is going to like me, because sometimes I would think like, I'm so nice as a person, I'm so loving to everyone. Why is it that even after I've done this way to people, they still don't like me? So I had to learn that it has nothing to do with me, but it has something to do with them and their character, not me. And I also had to think, I started thinking like, not everybody is going to like me, and it's okay. Also because I also don't like certain people, and it's fine. It hurts when you are kind and loving to people and the actions and the feelings are not reciprocated. But at the same time, it's like I had to learn that it's not something that I have to make a big deal out of. But it's very hard when you have to deal with mean people daily. But even if you have to deal with mean people daily, it doesn't mean that you have to find a way to like them, because some people are just bad and wicked and that's just it, they're not going to change. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you have to change as a person. That is something I have to learn, but I'll get into that later on. The fourth thing that I learned is it's okay to be kind, and the people that are like you are rare, and you shouldn't change just because your happy people are there. So it connects to what I said before. I'm the type of person that I really try not to let people's character change me. I deal with mean people a lot, and mean people have been the cause of, like, they just make life harder for me. But I just kept being kind, I just kept being loving. Even if I don't like you, you will see it from my face that I don't like you. Like I don't hide how I feel about someone. But at the same time, it doesn't mean I'm not going to be kind to you, because that's just my character. Even if we just got into an argument, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be mean, rude, or disrespectful. But there were times when I would think that I had to be cold because of these people. But as I said, I learned that there are real people that are like me out there, because I'm so used to crappy people that when I see someone being genuinely nice, I'm like, wow. I start thinking, does this person want something from me, or are they just doing it because they are just kind human beings? This is the point that I've got into. To a certain extent, it's also because I have trust issues, but on the other side, it's because I'm just used to crappy people. So it's like, why are you doing this? What do you want? But yeah, if you are kind, if you are loving, don't change that, because as I said, there are rare people that are like that, and we need more people like us. The fifth thing that I learned is that not everybody is your friend. Sometimes friends are occasional. So there are friends that come into your life that are just for a season, and then there are other friends that come into your life that are like lifetime friends, and that's okay. But sometimes when people would speak bad about me, or when something would happen to me, it's like I expected certain people to be there for me. I expected certain people to stand up for me in certain occasions, and it's like, and I start thinking like, why would this person do this to me? They are my friends. They're my friends. Why would they do such a thing to me? I wouldn't do the same thing to them. But I had to learn that not everyone is my friend, and I'm the kind of person that I'm very loyal, but at the same time, when I become close to you, I give you my all. So it hurts when it's not reciprocated, but at the same time, I had to learn that I have to match the energy, not because of anything, but because people just don't like you. So some of your friends just don't like you, and sometimes you don't even realize it till you step back and you just observe. So I had to learn that this person is not my friend, but they're friends only when I have to like go to a birthday party or go to this place or do this specific activity. But other than that, they are not my friends. So it's almost like I can trust these people to do this, or I can be around these people to do this. But at the same time, be careful, because if these people are actually like bad friends, they speak bad about you and this and that, just don't hang around them. What I'm trying to say is that you should know your lane and know the role you play in people's lives, so you don't overstep your part or your boundaries. So if you know that this friend is good for one specific thing, then fine. If you guys want to use each other in the right way. Okay. I'm joking, but seriously, know the role you play in people's lives, because you don't want to overplay your part. The sixth thing I learned is be careful what you say, because it can be used against you. I'm the type of person I don't trust anyone. I'm very careful when I share my thoughts, especially when it's about someone. And it's not like I share negative things or I speak negatively about someone, but sometimes it's not always about speaking negatively about someone, it's also about describing them. If the person's character is bad, then it's just bad. It's not like you are speaking bad about them or anything like that. So I'm aware about the fact that anything that I say can easily be used against me and twisted. And I saw a reel that said, don't share anything with anyone unless you're comfortable with them telling two other people. And I was like, that's so true, because if you share a secret with someone, even though the person could say, you can trust me and this and that, you should also be aware about the fact that this person could also share it with someone else that claims to be loyal, that claims that she or he too keeps secrets. So be careful. Anything you say can be used against you, and make sure you remember everything you say in conversations, because you never know. The seventh thing I learned is it's okay to spend money on yourself and to take care of yourself. Okay, so because of many situations in life, I had to learn early on that money is very important, but at the same time, it's almost like I saw money as something that needed to be used to like survive. So I used to be very strict with money. I would be scared, like, oh, what if I buy this, then how will I be able to afford that? Or I would be so scared to spend anything on myself, because I would always feel like something is going to happen, or I would be judged for the things I could buy. So if I bought something for enjoyment or to take care of myself, I would feel guilty. I would feel like, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to be doing this. But with time, I had to get rid of that fear. And the Bible helped with that, because the Bible is so big on enjoying the fruit of your labor. So that also helped, because it's okay to enjoy the money that I worked for. It's okay to take care of myself, to buy things that make me happy. And obviously, I always encourage everyone to not be impulsive, but at the same time, be wise on your spendings. And fully understand that it's okay to take care of yourself, even if it's a big amount of money. Just make sure you have your priorities set, but obviously your priority should be yourself in the first place. And that is also another thing that I learned. I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place, but another thing that I learned is health comes before anything. Your health matters so much, and I can't stress this enough, because if you're not okay, mentally, spiritually, and especially physically, you can't do what you're supposed to do. So if you know you have money and you have health issues that you need to take care of, even if you have other things to pay, I really encourage you to take care of your health first, because it comes before anything. You don't know if the next day you could die, but your health comes before anything. So if you have money, make sure you take care of your health, because it is very important. Anything that you need to do or invest in to take care of your health, do that, because that should be your main priority. The second thing I learned is you are not lazy, you are just mentally exhausted. I can't even count the amount of times that I would be depressed like crazy, dealing with suicidal thoughts, be on my bed for a long time. I would be quiet all the time. People would say I was antisocial, say I'm lazy. I got that a lot from my parents, and I know I'm not the only one, because many times people don't know what is going on in your head, and it can get to the point that what is going on in your head can also reflect in the way you dress, in the way your room is, in the way your house is organized. When your mind is messy, you also tend to be messy in the house, in your room, or in the way you dress. And it's not like I did not want to do anything. I just wasn't able to, because I just couldn't. Instead of being called lazy, I just needed someone to want to understand me, to want to know what is going on in my head that is causing me to act in a specific way. I just needed someone to help me to get back up, because I know that I am not lazy. I know that when I need to do what I have to do, especially when it comes to like surviving, I do it, no matter what it takes. But sometimes I get tired, like any normal human being. When you go through stuff, sometimes you just get tired, and we need someone to help us. I know I keep saying that all the time, but I really value friendships and someone who is closer to you than a brother, because I know what I had to deal with alone or by myself, without anyone to help me to get back up. So that's why I just find it ridiculous when people are like, I have no friends, and that's okay. No, it's not okay. You need friends. Friends are essential. And I'm going to make another video about that, but yeah. Many people, there are people who are lazy, yes, but at the same time, in many cases, it's not just about laziness. Sometimes it's something that goes on in the mind. The ninth thing I learned is older people are not always wise or worthy of respect. So, especially as African children, we all know how important it is to respect an elder, to the point that you keep quiet even when your boundaries are being crossed. Every elder is worthy of respect. Respect is earned. It is earned. I'm not saying when you're talking to someone you shouldn't be respectful. Be respectful, but at the same time be aware that respect is not something that should be demanded. Sometimes it is needed to demand respect, so you let the person know if you're not going to be respected, you're going to walk away. But in many times it is earned, so you can't behave like an idiot then expect someone to respect you. It doesn't work like that. So I have to life, even though I just have 19 years of life, but it has revealed many, like I've seen many stupid people in my life, many, and in my head I was like, how can someone be this age, how can someone be this old and is behaving like this? Not when a child behaves like this, or when you see the way they think, you're like, wow. So if an elder is crossing your boundaries, if an elder is maybe touching you inappropriately, please speak up. Don't keep quiet just because they are elders. No, speak up. Doesn't matter. The 10th lesson I learned was, you're not a perfect Christian and that's okay. Wow. This is a very powerful one, because especially when I first became a Christian in 2019, I felt so much pressure, like I had to do everything right. I felt like it was my responsibility to always look a certain way, to always be a certain way in front of other people. But it got to the point that it just got exhausting, because it's like, I can't continue like this. I'm human, I make mistakes. And the thing is, many people don't understand this. They just think that Christians are supposed to be perfect and they can't make mistakes. No, I still have difficulty with cursing. Please pray about that for me, please. I still have difficulty with cursing. And imagine if I was talking to someone and I suddenly get upset and then I curse. Just imagine how it would make me look. Like, they would take it more harshly. But in my head, it's just like, I'm human, I make mistakes. But I had to stop taking that weight on my shoulders, like, it is what it is. Because it is not my intention to do certain things. And it's one thing if I was like, I'm not perfect, so I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. No. My mindset is, I need to strive for perfection, yes. But at the same time, I acknowledge the fact that I am human and I make mistakes, and that's okay. As long as I keep working on myself, as long as I keep allowing God to be the ruler of my life and allowing God to guide me, it's okay. The 10th thing that I learned was to take care of myself. Sometimes when I'm depressed, or especially when I go to work and I don't have time to rest, I don't take care of myself. And I had to learn that no matter what, I have to take care of myself. Nothing should make me get to the point that I neglect myself and I don't do what I have to do. That's why sometimes I get upset when I see videos on Instagram of people, or like their whole house is upside down. You see food on the ground, like destroyed. And I don't want to ever get to that point, because no, instead I would rather put my energy in something else. I understand that depression can sometimes make you lazy, but sometimes instead of being sad and in a pit, I had to learn how to be productive with my time. So yeah, it's important that you take care of yourself and that you also allow other people to take care of you, because sometimes you need it. The 12th thing that I learned is it's not your responsibility to help people who don't want to be helped. I had to learn that at a certain point I had to let go, because some people just don't want to be helped, and it's sad, but at the same time I can't continue to take that weight on my shoulders. Sometimes you just have to leave it in God's hands and let God take care of the situation. The 13th thing that I learned is there are good men out there. It is still something that I'm learning how to accept because of the environment I grew up in. I'm not used to seeing good men, and if you're a woman, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure you also heard lots of women complain about men and how they've also been treated. And I'm still just getting used to, first of all, having a good man and accepting the fact that there are good men out there that have good morals and values and just won't change because of those things and because of the God that is in them. The 14th thing that I learned is it's okay to be loved because you deserve it. So boyfriend is a definition of a good man, and he's really amazing, and I'm not like the way he loves me and the way he shows his love to me really shows the God that is in him. I can't go on and on about things that he does, but I'm still getting used to it because I'm really not used to being loved like that. Sometimes I just feel like it's too good to be true, because as I said, I have difficulty in believing that there are good men out there, but my boyfriend is really the living proof that there are good men out there. So yeah, 15th thing that I learned is finding beauty in the little things doesn't make you basic, it makes you beautiful. So I'm the type of person that I find beauty in the little things, even in the color of your eyes. Like, and people look at me like they look at me as if I'm an alien or something. But I just find beauty in little things, and I think that makes me beautiful. Doesn't make me basic. Even other people who find beauty in little things, I just see them as beautiful people. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. The 18th thing that I learned is love your natural self even when people try to convince you to change. So sometimes I can be the definition of a baddie, but there are times that I'm just simple and I and simple. And I really don't like it when people try to make me feel bad for being the way that I am. I like myself like this, and I wish more people would accept me the way I am, but well, what am I saying? What am I saying? Like, the comments that I get about me being me looking basic, I don't get them a lot. In fact, I get lots of comments about me being beautiful and things like that, and something I appreciate a lot. But the little comments, they still hurt though. And yeah, I love myself the way I am, and I think everyone should love themselves the way they are first. Especially when you start learning how to put makeup on and things like that. Please, it's very important you love your natural face first, and then you can add things that can enhance your beauty. But before that, no, don't use makeup to try to gain confidence, because the moment you take it off, you lose it. So yeah, I like myself with and without makeup. The 19th thing that I learned is to be proud of my faith. So there were times I would feel ashamed about my faith. Now I don't anymore, because I've came a long way. But yeah, I learned that I had to be proud of my faith, because my faith is nothing to be ashamed of. Really, it's beautiful, and people need to know about how beautiful it is. Because if people can be talking about rubbish all day, talking about homosexuality, talking about celebrity gossip, I can also talk about my faith, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, these are the 19th things that I learned in my 19 years of life, and I'm looking forward to learning more things, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. And as I said, there are many things that I learned, but this is it for now. So thank you for watching. If you watched till this point, feel free to share what you also learned in your years of life, if that's how it's said. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.